Welcome back. Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today we got a new marathon by Matt. I'm super excited about this because he even gave me not like a warning, but like, hey, you know what? The last one was a little bit too mainstream for my taste. We're going back to, my old style, and I love Matt's old style. So thank you so much, Matt. And also, for just your kindness, your messages, the ones we have, over Patreon and stuff like that. Always nice to talk to you. We have a lot in common. We're surfer dudes. We love great music, I think we also, Matt also speaks Spanish. I'm not really sure, but I think he does and stuff like that. So we have a lot in common, and I'm sure if I would live in Seattle, by the way, we are going to Seattle in December. Maybe we could meet up. That would be kind of cool. But I do have to confirm when we will be there and all that good stuff. I think we're going to be there for 4 days, but in Bremerton, I'll let you know. But yeah, so I'm super excited to do this today. These are all bands that I've never even heard of. Like, that's what I love about Matt's. And I think nobody else knows them either. So it's just a good time with Matt. So again, thank you, Matt, for making this video happen. Thanks everybody for watching Matt's, marathons and my reactions. And I always, add some craziness afterwards. It gets really crazy when we do Matt's marathons because I know he likes my kind of crazy and I like his kind of crazy. So we're going to start it off, and I'm sorry if I'm screaming into this microphone. So we're going to start off with the band called Silver Apples with the album Silver Apples. A very short song here, Oscillations. Let's see what year this is from. Oh, it's 1968. Okay, maybe you guys do know this stuff, Next one is Cybernaut from Tonto's Expanding Headband. Zero Time is the album. Let's see, 71. Ooh, this looks like some psychedelic flower power or something. Then we got Cluster, the song Caramel from Zuckerzeit. Sugar Time, 1974. All right. Okay. Then we have Harmonia-Monza, Rauf und Runter, which up and down in German. Deluxe is the album 2015. All right. Maybe this is a remaster. And then we got Space Magic Fly from the album Magic Fly, 77. I think the Harmonia-Monza is like a remaster. Let's check. But without further ado, let's see, Monza Deluxe. Let's check out the real year. Nothing comes up. Oh man. Well, it's Harmonia. I'm so stupid. Harmonia. Okay, there it is. 75. Okay, yeah, I was right. Okay, well, let's get into it. I'm super ready. And I hope you're too. Let's go. All right. I got some coffee. I'm ready to rock. Here we go with Silver Apples. Here we go.
Oscillations, oscillations, electronic evocations of sounds reality. Spinning magnetic fluctuations, waves of
That's what I'm talking about. You know, it's always something very different. And I'm sure that, and I think we've said this like privately, if we would live in the vicinity, I think I would go over to his house, or he would come over here and we'd just like listen to the weirdest shit. um I love it. But and I've also told him like, hey, listen to Alan Holdsworth, and then he's like, oh yeah, you listen to he's right there, he's right there. Man, I can't wait. I mean, I can't wait. I can't believe I can't. I just had him on my tongue. Um, Damn it. Mm, Also a weird name, but not as well. It doesn't matter. It will come to me, but another guitarist, not as like Holdsworth is more electric guitar. Frizzle. I think it's Frizzle. Yes, Frizzle. Now Frizzle is you know, I like his stuff, but I'm just so much into lead guitar, so that's why I haven't really dove into that, you know. But maybe I'll play some Holdsworth at the end, like maybe some early stuff. I don't know. I never know what I'm gonna play at the end of you know, of Matt's marathons. But this was very good, and they do have like about 5,000 monthly listeners. Oh wait, no, they had 50,000. These ones here, that we're gonna do Cybernaut, they have about 5,000 listeners, which is still, I mean, you know, that's a lot. I mean, yes, of course, 27 million. Or 1 billion, like I don't know, like these numbers that people hash out on here is crazy. But yeah, this is Tonto's Expanding Headband. I love it. And this is the song Cybernaut. Here we go. This sounds a little bit, it sounds like maybe like Kraftwerk, but a little bit more, you know, experimental. Not as, Kraftwerk is very like, very German, like very, I don't know. This is a little bit more out there, but it has the double keyboards harmonizing. It has that synth. Very, very cool. I was kind of surprised when I was like, fans also listen to, and that Kraftwerk didn't pop up, you know. This is great, man. You know what this reminds me of? And I think we're about maybe the same age, or maybe, I don't know. I haven't really asked. But I remember this sounds a little bit like when you would go to the arcades and there was this game called Shadow Dancer. I don't know if you've ever saw it. But I mean, I'm old enough to still have, I mean, it's kind of crazy because when we came to Mexico, that's when we first got exposed the first time ever to an arcade machine. because in Germany it's illegal. It's basically gambling. Even if you play, you put a coin in and you play, it's you can't do that when you're a kid until you're like 21 or something. So when we got to Mexico, there were all these arcades, and there were the Simpsons and all kinds of stuff, Street Fighter, you know, all the good stuff. And there was this one that I really loved, just the look of it. It was called Shadow Dancer by Sega, and the music was literally like very synthy and yes, literally like this. Awesome. If you know this game, please tell me, or if you don't know it, look it up on YouTube. It's freaking awesome. It's one of those side-scrolling, you know, like battle. What was it called? Golden Axe. If you ever were into that stuff, let me know. Man, that was good, man. Let's see before let's see. Um No, it's gonna take me too long to read. This was very, very good. Very like it had like a little bit of psychedelia. It had that cool synth rhythm. It had a very nice improvisation. Like just very good, man. Very good. All right. I think I know what I'm gonna play at the end. Maybe I don't know. Like But yeah, this was very good. This was beautiful. Okay, cluster is the next one. Caramel is the name, and Zuckerzeit, Zuckerzeit. The sugar time is the Are these guys German? I'm sure they are. Heiße Lippen, hot lips. Yes, they're German, of course. Yeah, I mean, let's give it up for cluster. Here we go. From Berlin. So trippy, man. I love this. This is like I guess I don't know why, but Germany were into electronic music, and they're like the godfathers of this stuff, and I was like, okay, let's do some more Kraftwerk. Let's do Autobahn, but 22 minutes. There's a 14-minute version as well and a 9-minute version, but I would like to do the 22-minute version with Alexia. I have to play this stuff to her, and she has to. It's not gonna get any views. Nobody knows this band, but hey, I have to show it to her, and I want to record it. I want to have it on tape, and it's Warner Brothers. Oh boy. Awesome. Yeah, definitely gonna. This is definitely gonna happen, but I'm gonna have to find the right time when she feels good. And then maybe stand, something like that. But yeah, she has to listen to this. The 9-minute version seems tempting, but Kraftwerk is Warner Brothers, so I'm definitely gonna happen. I'm gonna play a good one, because I could play some metal, I could play some crazy stuff, but let's stick to the theme here. Okay, let's go back. This sounded like Steve Vai when he's like, playing like with this pickups. Like, really cool. All right. This was definitely so far. Well, Cybernauts was also very good. The first one wasn't as techno. It was more. Yeah, it was totally different. And now, because I even said, oh, I thought we were going to do like techno, but this is like early techno. This was great. Cluster. Now, Harmonia, Rauf und Runter, also Germans. So let's give it up for them. Now, this is a little bit longer. This is a 7-minute epic. Here we go. What I love is that Matt also said that some of these could be used as backing tracks for some improv guitar. Totally. I always, when that happens, when I hear like some cool music, just when it's atmospheres or like chords, like that give you like this canvas, then I pretty much hear like, oh, I would play this and that. And this is more like long, very long notes. You can use speed and a lot of notes for tension. That's what I do, when I and it was so cool at the wedding when we were playing. I hadn't played in a long time, like in front of a live audience with other people and without even rehearsing, but we sounded really good. But that's what I was doing a lot. Like I would do these. We played Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb, and the solo, something happened there. Like it was super weird because my one of my best friends, he kind of like messed up on the chord progression. Because also most of the people involved were already kind of like a little bit like buzzed, so he messed up. So the solo, I was like totally out of, you know, and then I just like started to improvise and comfortably numb with these really awesome long notes. And then for tension, I was like doing all these fast licks, and but very tasty, you know, like tasty. You gotta know when to play fast, you gotta know when to shut up, when to like bend, when to play like vibrato, when to repeat the notes that you're playing, so you really mean them, you know, they become meaningful. It's like, this is, he really wants us to listen to this, you know, that kind of stuff. So it was so cool to play live. And then also Pink Floyd, we played some Zeppelin. It was not wedding music because Alexia, you know, as you guys know, surprised me. So she's like, hey, you should put like a set list together for this party that we're going. And I'm like, so what kind of party is it? Oh, it's just a party, you know, a 30th party. Like a good friend of ours, you know, is turning 30, and let's throw a party. And I'm like, sure. And I'm like, I'm just gonna play what I know, you know, like what I know right off the bat. I don't have to practice. So I put this list together, and then the day of, like the day I found out before the wedding, I'm like, oh my god, like I was just gonna like wig all these, like, how do you say wig? I think I was just gonna like play whatever, but now I actually want to sound good, so I had to learn everything in one day, like perfectly. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But yeah, back to the song. Sorry, like my brain went a little bye there for a second. That's so German. Woo. So these guys are basically Cluster and a guitar player together, and they form this krautrock band called Harmonia. West German krautrock group Harmonia, consisting of guitarist Michael Rother and the duo Cluster. Wow, cool. Very cool. You can even find the full album on YouTube if you want to listen to it. All right. This was definitely more rock, but also it didn't have that synth, but it did have that whole early, like meaning of it sounded pretty psychedelic, really cool. Okay, so Magic Fly, they're gonna play Space. Oh, no, I'm sorry, the band Space will play Magic Fly from the album Magic Fly 77. Let's see what they got. Here we go. Amazing. I love it. I'm really debating of should I play some like 80s synth, but it's not 80s synth. It's like there's this amazing guy. Like okay, let's stick with Kraftwerk. But please, Matt and everyone who's watching this, if you're liking this, please check out. It's like it has a mind of its own. Check out the Swedish composer Mitch Murder, and he's not a murderer. I know that's just a stage name. There's a movie called Kung Fury, and that's also it's not the best movie. It's just a mash up between 80s like nostalgia. There's like, you have to watch it to believe it. It's like super. You can watch it on YouTube, actually, the full movie called Kung Fury, and the music is composed by this amazing guy who does all these remakes of Miami Vice and Blade Runner, music like Sonic the Hedgehog and Knight Rider, stuff like that with synth, and it sounds so legitly original, like from the 80s, and it's all like right now. I did a video on him with basically like just me sitting in the background listening to like Blade Runner esque music. Check it out, Mitch Murder. There's all these other bands, Power Glove. Check him out, you will love it. It's more 80s synth, this is more 70s, but this, I love this, how This is a band from France. I just looked. There's a band from England called Space, but this is the band from France that are playing. And what a trip! I mean, all their albums, you know, like Magic Fly, Just Blue, Deeper Zone, uh, concerts in URSS, Space Opera, Space Magic, and so on, so on. It's really cool. All right, let's keep going. Very good. It has a little bit of a disco vibe, you know, like Giorgio Moroder, you know, Donna Summer, that kind of deal, you know, and very, very cool, very catchy. You know, that kind of deal. Okay, beautiful. So far, so good. We're done with Matt's list. We're gonna play another banger right now by German powerhouse Kraftwerk. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'll be right. Okay, so this was a difficult one. I was between Autobahn, but then I do want to do the 22-minute one, and this is a 9-minute one, and I don't know. I just want to give it the attention it deserves. This song is super, super famous. The Robots. I wanted to do the German version because it's extra creepy, but I can only find the the English version. So let's go with that because last time I did the model, and I don't think I've done this on the channel. The Robots. It's just freaking amazing. I don't know. The video is kind of disturbing. Let's just not disturbing. They're just like standing there, like singing, like puppets. So it's kind of boring. So I just let's just listen to the Robots. Here we go. This is from '78, the Man Machine album. Here we go, the Robots. I love this. We're doing this with keyboards.
we're charging our battery, and now we're full of energy. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots.
I don't know how I discovered this band, but I'm so happy I did because this was around, I think, 2003, and I couldn't believe this music existed. It was because it's so like old, so retro, but it's so good. It's so very, very interesting. You know, like I don't know, maybe someone would listen to this and say this is garbage. You know, but it's honestly very, 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 very good, and the composition is so good too. Like the whole like melody and the harmony does go. That's why I want to do Autobahn, you know, for the channel, like without a marathon in front of it, so people just can click on it and then say, okay, I'm down for this or not, you know. But this is so good. Also, this song, I'm kind of sad that I'm doing it at the end, because sometimes these songs at the end, people, you know, they check out the first two songs and then they skip or stuff like that, but I hopefully not.
We're functioning automatic, and we are dancing mechanic. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. Я твой слуга,
So trippy.
я твой работник. Я твой слуга, я твой работник. We are programmed just to do anything you want us to. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. We're functioning automatic, and we are dancing mechanic. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. We are the robots. Я твой слуга, я твой работник. Я твой слуга, я твой работник.
So catchy. I mean, I would understand if this is not everybody's, piece of cake, but I love it, man. It's just really, really original. And this was their, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th album. So, yeah, the Autobahn is 4th, but they have a lot of good music, and they got a Grammy, and they pretty much invented the genre. So, I mean, of course, if you're not into electronic music, I don't know, maybe you'll dig it. It's not for everyone. I just like it because it's so freaking different from anything else. So that's my reason, I guess. So I hope you did enjoy. Let me know what you think of these 5 songs by Matt and this one that I added. Did you have fun? It's all about having fun. So did you have fun? Let us know. Comment below. Again, Matt, thank you so much. This was so good, so much fun, so much, like, these songs are just, you can just listen to that over and over again. That's just with anything, but like with anything, but there's some really good stuff on here. Thank you again so much for reaching out, for and for putting in this marathon. I do appreciate it. Thank you, and I'll see you all in the next one.